Another day back at work. I'm just picking up some free stock. And basically every time I sell to these convenience stores, I can give them some free stock. So yeah, it's a little way to entice them to buy from me. Which way am I going? But yeah, back to it, people. New week. Let's see how much sales we get this week. Not from here, from obviously the Ecom brand, because that's what I really care about. I couldn't care less about this, mate. This is just a means to an end. This is just to fund the online business, right? So that's the plan, really. But yeah, I normally do 3 stops in the Monday. So I go to 2 cash and carries and I go to 1 self-storage. Hey, I got a sale. Hey, why do I always keep getting sales when I'm on the phone to y'all? Y'all giving me real luck. Y'all giving me some good luck. Hey, that's good. Start the Monday morning right. Where am I gonna position you lot though? Let's see. I'm trying to make like a little wall where I can just leave you lot. That would do. So these are the free stock that I basically give to the customers. So yeah, you can see there's a Red Bull van behind me. I think a lot of these sales reps use this. A lot of these sales reps use these self-storage to stock free samples and like promotional material. I don't know if you lot can see. That's all the free alcohol there. But yeah, let me pack up quickly and I'll carry on talking to you lot. Okay, so that's that place done. I just got to go to 1 more cash and carry and then I am done. But anyways, enough of that 9 to 5 stuff. What was I saying about the store? So yeah, people, it's a new week. Reflecting on last week hasn't been great. I'll be real. I sold only 3 products, right? Only sold 3 sales comparison to last week where I sold, I think it was 7 and the week before was 9. So we're actually spending more but selling less. So there's many reasons why this could happen. One, Google in general, my understanding, can fluctuate. You can have 1 week that's really great, you can get another week that's not great. You know, you can have a day that's really good or a day that's not good, you know. Paid advertisement is gonna fluctuate, especially when you're in the beginning, right? You know, none of the search terms have optimized. You know, it's very fresh. Remember, in the total, maybe a few £100 ad spend, so nothing again on the grand scheme of things. So that could be a reason. You know, people do say, you know, sometimes 1 week might be good, another week might not be good. So it's hard to tell. But this would be, what, really like 3rd week in, so, or 4th week, I think. So it'd be good to like now kind of compare again from last week to this week to see if the Google ads start generating more sales than it did last week or the week before. So that could be a potential reason why. Of course, I expressed early on about the price change. However, I've dropped back the price to the original price, so hopefully that should, you know, increase conversions if it was an offer issue. Back to the Facebook ads. As you know, if you don't know, bloody hell, did I just run a red light? Hopefully I didn't. God damn it. But yeah, with the Facebook ads now, it hasn't been profitable at all. So we let it run for the whole week. One ad took most of the spend, and yeah, CPA is £116. So yeah, I think I spent about £130 already on the campaign, and about 100 and £20 has gone all on one ad, and it's only acquired one customer. So really bad. Like acquisition cost is 112, 114 pounds. So yeah, not great. I'm in two minds. Obviously I should probably turn it off, but then I kind of got to look at Facebook's at a new light, because before, with Facebook's old system, everyone was always preaching about, you know, kill it after 30 days, kill it after 40 days. But now with the new Andromeda update, you know, they are, with their new kind of machine learning, apparently you should spend more time, and it takes more time, even though it ends up being more smarter. Apparently it still takes way, what the hell, do you see that's all wobbling? What is that? Even though it's smarter, supposedly it takes more time to optimize and find the right audience. So where you might turn off an ad maybe at a 30-40 pounds loss, they're saying you need to spend more money to give Facebook more spend to optimize, to find those audiences with those creatives. So I don't know, people, you know, it's been a while since I've run Facebook ads. So, you know, there's always new strategies. Now there's this new Andromeda update where people are saying that variations and iterations don't matter, that Facebook want more concepts and angles and personas, for example, to focus on that. So instead of just changing the hook, the first hook, or, you know, headline text, you should focus on more new personas. So let's just say you're focusing younger women in one ad, you could be then targeting older people in another ad. That'll be two different, you know, avatars, two different personas. Oh my god, don't tell me I've run another late. What is going on with me today, people? I don't think I've run it. Oh mate, hopefully not. So yeah, or like, yeah, testing a different concept could be a different messaging. So yeah, my understanding of Andromeda's update, they want you to focus more on testing different angles and concepts than just variations. So maybe that's why, you know, Facebook takes more time to kind of to test those actual concepts and give it like a full chance to optimize. I don't know, people. Again, is it me or the screen's all wobbly? Am I losing my mind, people? Am I losing my mind? I don't know. I'm definitely, seems like that's bugging me out right now. But yeah, man. So don't quite know. I'm just kind of throwing off what I've kind of read and seen online about Facebook's new update. So again, I'm not sure if I should let it run. Keep going, see how it goes, let it spend. It has made a sale out of the creative, so it's to say that, you know, it has proven that we've been able to take top of funnel, or we've been able to take customer from the top of funnel all the way down to the bottom of funnel for them to convert, right? So a conversion is still a good sign, but it might just be a matter of changing the messaging or creating more urgency. So this has now moved to my next point. So what I did last night, I was up to like 12:40 actually. I was up late. I really wanted to get this ad out the way. But basically the ad that was converting, I basically changed it up. So what I did, I kept the same B-roll footage and raw footage in the ad, because I think the before and after transformation is still very, very helpful. However, I did add a bit more emergency, I added a bit more social proof. So I went from introducing the problem, and then the next part was talking about the mechanism, and then the third part was the transformation. The fourth part was the reverse guarantee. So that's like a 30-day guarantee, so risk reversal. And then the last section was a social proof. So I basically do you remember all those UGC creators that I got from TikTok? I basically put like 4 or 5 of them all together, and I was like, hundreds of people are bloody have said that this has really helped them, to get what I mean. So I've added that extra social proof. I've been more like prominent with my risk reversal. So I'm trying to like give them no reason not to try it, right? Do you get what I mean? So emphasizing on the risk reversal, adding a bit more social proof, adding I've chopped up a few different avatars in one. Before, normally it was just like a one avatar, but I've chopped it up to make it maybe a bit, to show, you know, maybe different personas in one. I'm just playing around with it. I played around with the text copy a bit as well, so and the script as well. I've made it more within the customer language, so I have changed a lot, to be fair. But the whole idea is to, even though I guess it's an iteration, but it's not really, because the messaging is the same in a sense where it's a problem solution aware ad. However, I guess, would you say the concept changed? No, the concept's not changed. It's still the same in a way. But I've chopped it up enough for it to look different. So I'm hoping Facebook will be like, okay, this is a new concept, because there's new creators in the video, there's a new messaging. So yeah, maybe, we'll see. However, I got a sale just now while I was on a video, right? So maybe, touch wood, that's from Facebook. Now, at this moment, I know I should be happy to get a sale, but at the moment, I think because we're on this Facebook side of things now, we've just started, since this will be the second week in, I really would like to end the week profitable on Facebook. Do you get what I mean? Where at least we're optimizing to be profitable on Facebook, because that would be amazing to get some ads to convert customers from the top of funnel. But that's where all the money gets made, people, really. If you can get the right ad that can take a customer from unaware to most aware and convert them, then you're winning, mate. So yeah, people, that's pretty much it. I hope that's given you kind of an insight. So yeah, just gonna see how this new ad works. I launched it last night, see what happens. We'll go back in the data again. Maybe the other ad as well that I took out of the CBO and put into its own ABO, maybe that will start spending, or it will start spending. Maybe that will start converting. So at the moment, we got 3 ads. Out of the 5, we turned 2 off because they weren't spending at all, and I don't need to force spend. I know I forced spend on the other one, but that was purely because the CTR was really high, and I just wanted to see if it would make a difference. But the other 2, they're not, the CTR's high, it's not high, the CPC's high, and they haven't barely spent anything, so I just turned them off completely, them 2. So we still have 3 £20 ad, well £30 now ad spend in a whole. It's actually not bad. £10 per ad, I think that's pretty standard for just testing. Again, I can't really increase much on my budget. So overall, we are at £30 a day plus £20 ad spend. So yeah, £50 in total from Google and Facebook. Update last week, I was down, I was in a minus of £130 last week. So yeah, made no money comparison to the week before, but it is what it is, people. We are new, we are fresh, we're still testing the audience, testing the angle, getting our brand out there. But again, I honestly keep believing the more content I put out there, the more content, should I say, I gather, the more content I'll have to start testing creatives. So again, that's always going to be my priority in the week, is getting new content from creators, chopping them up, and trying to create new concepts, so I have more to throw at Meta to test. Because the more we do that, eventually, you know, there might be a few bad eggs, but eventually we will get a winning ad the more we test, alright? So yeah, people, peace and love. That's a quick video. I'm gonna keep being consistent, because I understand YouTube, with anything actually, is a volume game. So we've got to keep pushing it, keep getting videos out here, because every time I move a video, you know, I'm exposing myself and I'm getting people to my channel. And you know already, if you are new to this channel is all about self-development, growth, being authentic, you know, sharing my experience building an online e-commerce from zero, from just a standard 9 to 5. So I just want to inspire and show others and motivate others that you can do it too, regardless if you're in a job, you might not have that much money, but if you set your mind to anything and you have a goal and you've got the right mindset and you've got the right belief system, you can do anything you want. Just a matter of being consistent though. Anyways, people, Again, peace and love, more life for you and your family. I hope you have a great week.